Hello everybody and welcome back to the Binding of Isaac Afterbirth Plus. We're trying to in the previous episode, we continued our Eden streak. We're up to 6 and that was a mighty close call, if I do say so myself. My god, was that a run that very easily could have gone through. We got how to jump again? Dude, go away. This is a fucking great start though in terms of stats. We got Mrs. Dolly, which gave us an extra 2 HP and tears up. But we got, this is the, what the fuck? We've done, I think, what have we done? Like 8 runs as part of this streak, maybe 9. And we've had how to jump to start 3 times. What is this? Go away, how to jump. I mean, honestly, how to jump isn't bad. But like, what the fuck's going on? How have we got how to jump again? My god, oh my life. No, no. I knew it. Okay, this is great though. This is such a good start. Frail fly. Orbiting familiar that deals large amount of contact damage but dies after oh, this thing's so good. If I remember correctly, this thing's like sack dagger. It does so much damage. Let's go. This is a very good start. Health is in a very good place right now. We just got to be careful. I want to try and keep my familiar dude alive. I'm pretty sure it's only per room though. Yeah, okay, so he's dead. If we get it back next room, then yeah, this thing's very, very strong. Very strong indeed. Oh, Demon Tail as well to start when we've got no soul heart. That's so good. Okay, honestly, bombing a key right now is actually kind of best result. Like, apart from Small Rock, we don't particularly need the HP yet, so I'm pretty happy with that result. Yeah, and like I said, 4.2 damage, 8 fire rate, good speed. It's just all round. This is a smashing run. Good few tinted rocks. How to jump can let us get some stuff over gaps as well, as long as I remember it exists, which is yeah, it's sort of up for debate whether I'll remember it exists or not, because I don't know. I tend to forget that flight and stuff exists a lot of the time, so we'll see. Ooh, an extra key. And we are leaving this floor with great health, great consumables, and great stats. Oh, look at that damage. It touched him for... Oh, there's another tinted rock. It touched him for like 0.1 of a second. Look at that. More damage. This is... If this gives a small rock, this is the best. Oh my god. This is the best start ever. This is the best start to a run in the history of ever. Holy hell. This is such a fantastic run. Let's not die though. Come on now. Let's not get hit by stupid shit. We just got swallowed, Penny 2. I mean, not that we need it, but that's still a really rare chance to get. It's still cool to see it come up. But yeah, we are in a good place right now. I mean, one thing I'm hating is Curse of Darkness on Burning Basement is like the lowest visibility possible in this game, so that's kind of annoying. But I'm not gonna cry, bitch, and moan about it too much. Let's just carry on and praise thy Isaac gods for this holiest of runs. Holiest of runs. We've got to be on the lookout for tinted rocks because the game is very clearly throwing them at us. Celtic Cross honestly isn't great, but I'll take it. I am gonna pop these and just see what I get. I'm popping them one at a time though, just to be sure. I don't see how that's positive in any way, really. Okay. This is just top tier stuff. In fact, let's try and get the Lucky Coal. Lucky Coal would be kind of good on Burning Basement, so let's try and get it. Apparently, it's an 0.8% chance to drop, according to Pedroff. So we'll look for that. We'll try and get it. Basically, it's the same stats as Petrified Poop. Anyways, let's jump in here. Bible. No, thank you. But I mainly wanted to open that because one of these was thingy. I didn't realize this was a 2-key door, to be honest. Is this a 6 room? It is. I'm not touching that with a 10-foot pole. This run is too good to reroll. I know when the game's giving me the good stuff. Okay, that's annoying. Wait, we have how to jump. Yes. I remembered, people. Oh, that was a really good poop too. I remembered. Huzzah. I'm just going to quickly go to the shop again because I didn't actually take a proper look at what was on sale. I just saw the Bible, then left. I'm going to buy another key because we're not great on keys right now. And then we'll just leave. I don't think we want to buy the Bible, of course. It is a book, which is nice for Bookworm, but it will mean that Rosary will show up at some point. And I can't remember. Is it the other way around, maybe? Maybe it is. Maybe it's Rosary gives you Bible rather than the other way around. I can't remember. Either way, I don't want to pick it up because it's kind of bad. I'm wondering if it'll get a buff in terms of its actual usability in rep, because I know that a lot of things are going to get buffs and reworks. Apparently, one thing that Ed has, like, confirmed, oh my god, has confirmed that he's definitely doing is because the difficulty of the game's going to get harder, a lot of the more useless items, like things that give you just a range upgrade, are going to be getting extra buffs and stuff. So things such as the range upgrades that only give you range are probably going to give an additional stat as well, which is great. I really like the idea of that, because one thing that this game has definitely done over the years is it's got to the point where there's so many items that do so many different things that health ups and damage ups are very diluted. They're very, very hard to come by. So on some runs that aren't modded, I'm specifically talking about non-modded here, on some runs you just end up getting shafted. Right, let's have a little look here. So while at 1 red heart we get doesn't work, we lost, okay, or we can go with Book of Sin. I actually don't think we take either of those and we stick on the angel deal path, to be honest, because it's just better for us right now. Angel deals are pretty good in the sort of mod setup that we've got going on. The modded items that are in the angel pools are all pretty good. One of them that I still have yet to get on a run, I'm pretty sure, is one that adds the ability to hit an enemy and make it into an angelic prism, which sounds just like the most fun ever. And I might have had it on a run once, but I don't remember using it that much, so it'd be super cool to see that at some point. Okay, stop getting hit, Frail boy. Hey, more keys is great here. Our money's looking fantastic as well. Something that I actually saw recently, I was just reading through the, I quite, like, pretty much daily go through the Repentance Discord thread on the Isaac Discord. And people were talking about how in rep, they kind of need to rebalance how shops work. Because when Isaac first came out, I don't know how many of you remember playing back then or how many of you did play back then. But when Isaac first came out, it was very much shops were a sometimes thing. Shops were a sort of... Sometimes you'd go there, sometimes you wouldn't. Also, let's remember we've got that. Sometimes you'd go to them, sometimes you wouldn't. It wouldn't be like you'd go there every run. But I think that since Afterbirth Plus, maybe, shops have kind of changed and twisted to the point where you end up normally buying 4 or 5 items every single run. You visit the shop pretty much every floor, and money has just become so much easier to come by that you end up buying from shops a lot more often. I do think that it'd be nice to see that maybe tweaked a little bit in rep, just because they do add a lot of power to your runs that's kind of unnecessary. Well, that was actually a pretty good haul there. We got ourselves a black heart and a bunch of keys and a golden key for this floor, so we don't have to waste any of those gained keys. Keys, I'd say keys are kind of like a, once you get past 8, they're useless sort of thing. I think once you get past 8 keys, you don't need any more than that normally. That's normally going to mean that every floor you get enough to see you through every floor and gain enough keys on each floor to get you back up to that amount sort of thing. Okay, we got some creepies. I see you, boys. I love those enemies. The enemies are so cool. Right, mushrooms are definitely going to be a frail usage thing. I just want to take care of these maggots first because they could be very problematic. But there you go. And boom, boom. They're so good. Familiar tears have a chance to drop coins on hitting enemies. This guy doesn't fire tears, so that's not really super useful for us. Just look at that. That's absurd, the damage on this frail boy. I can't remember what that guy behind us does, but he's a champion. Okay, basically it's the same thing as this dude. He's just from a different mod pack, I think. I'm going to miss a lot of these enemies so much. I mean, I've talked about this quite a lot before, but there's so many things from these mod packs that I'm going to miss when rep comes out. At the same time, I'm going to be super happy to enemies within a range. I mean, I'll pick it up for the book. Like, yeah, it's one of those things where it's like I'm super looking forward to rep, and it's going to improve a bunch of stuff and be a lot more enjoyable to play as a whole. But there's so many modded enemies and modded items that I'm going to miss so heavily. Also, What the fuck is this room? I mean, I know we have Demon's Tail, so it's kind of like we're getting more black hearts, but holy shit. Oh, damn, that was stupid. I mean, it doesn't matter. We've got black hearts for days in this room. Look at this. And we have how to jump as well, so we can get them for free. But, like, look at that. Just, what the hell? This is just a god run. This is just, all we need now is like a really good tier effect to take this over the edge. We'll definitely take that. And let's do a quick reroll, see what we get. Nah. We need something that's a bit more run changing than that. Allows you to choose between 2 boss fights. While it's a very cool item and I kind of love it, I doubt that's going to be too influential on this run. Black Hammer on use, tiers are replaced by numbers now. We don't really need that. Camcord, I don't really need that. God damn it. We're rolling deep for something better. I actually... I think this is better. I think this is better than how to jump. Just because how to jump is useful, but as soon as we get flight, it's not useful anymore. Which is very likely, in my opinion, when we're going to Angel Deals. There's a lot of items that give us flight in there. And also, this with the battery baby, we could get quite a lot of uses out of it. And it can give you some really good stuff. It gives you pills, which we're probably not going to take. But it can give you consumables. It can give you little spidey babies and flies and such. I think it's just very worth us having this. So, let's keep this. And also... we are bound to get the car battery on this run pretty soon, so I'm holding out for that. So this would work really well with that too. I'm mainly saying we're bound to get it. Oh my fucking life, really, game, really. We're bound to get it just because we seem to get it every single run on this streak. But this run is officially won, by the way. I mean, it kind of was from the first floor. Like, as soon as we got all that HP and everything, like, just so good. But yeah, now we have good damage, good fire rate, Tech X, which is essentially just the easiest way to win. We're definitely going to take that. That just gave us damage and HP because we had no heart containers for it to take. Okay, apparently... ooh, I actually bombed myself there. It's kind of stupid. I gotta remember that it can do that. I did not know it could do that. But yeah, apparently the FRAIL's actually changed within Ipecac to the point where it's actually a lot more likely to spawn those FRAIL worms, which is pretty cool design, to be honest. I like that. I kind of said, why does it spawn so many of these fucking worms? But that's actually a design change, which I kind of, now thinking about it, agree with a lot. He's called the FRAIL. He spawns FRAIL worms. Like, makes sense, right? We'll take that bomb because we don't have any right now. But yeah, this is pretty much just a cut and dry, let's go sort of run. But yeah, a little bit of info, little tidbit about myself. It's actually my 7th year anniversary with my girlfriend today. And you may be wondering, Turtle, what the fuck are you doing playing Isaac on your anniversary? She's at work. I'm technically at work, but I get to work whatever hours I want, so I can do this. Oh, door mimic, you tricky bastard. But yeah, she's at work at the minute, so don't worry about it. I'm not ignoring her for Isaac. Although for you guys I wouldn't. I'm joking, I wouldn't. But yeah, 7-year anniversary today. Pretty cool stuff. Ooh, some good stuff in there. But unfortunately, the UK is still in pretty heavy... I should definitely go and do this. The UK is still in pretty heavy lockdown right now, so we can't really do anything for our anniversary. So we have decided to order copious amounts of pizza and wings. That is the anniversary date for us. Wings and pizza. And there's going to be a lot of it. I think it's a pizza each and 6 wings each. And then probably dessert as well. And then we'll probably end up watching a film. I haven't really decided what we're going to watch yet. But I've kind of been thinking, so I don't know how many of you do this, but sometimes you'll just be sat there and you'll see like a clip from a film that you've seen recently, or a film that you like or something, or TV show, whatever, and you just kind of get it into your head where you're like, what is my favourite film, or what is my favourite TV show? And it's took like kind of a lot of deliberating, and I've kind of gone back and forth between my favourite quite a lot. Okay, that's great to get. Ayo. We won. It's happened again. Oh my god. But yeah, I kind of like go back and forth between it a lot. For a long time, it was Superbad. Superbad is definitely probably still one of my favorites. But like two that I always forget about that are like top tier for me, and I mean like tippy top tier. Kick-Ass. I don't know how many of you have seen Kick-Ass, but it came up on Netflix recently, and I went and watched that. If you haven't seen Kick-Ass, it's probably one of the best superhero films I've ever seen. And I say superhero in big quotations because it's technically not a superhero film, but it's a film about people trying to be superheroes. I don't know what this actually does. I didn't read that. Teleports you to the error room. Oh, okay, that's pretty good. We'll do this. Why not? But yeah, it's a film about people, like, normal people being superheroes, or being heroes at least, and, like, fighting crime and stuff. And it's really fucking good. It's really, really, really good. And, like, it's one of those... I can't believe I got hit by that. It's one of those films that when I think about it, like, I originally watched it when it pretty much first came out. I think about half a year or a year after it first came out. And thinking about it, I kind of think that film was like where it sounds really cringy and it sounds kind of a bit strange, but it's that film. I swear that film is like where I got a lot of my confidence from. Really, just all of the shit. Shall I even bother with this? Why not? Like, I know that sounds odd. But like, I've never not been a confident person. I've got the classic British unconfidence sort of way where I won't talk to people because that's not something you do in the UK. But I mean, like, I don't know, just sticking myself out there, even like doing stuff like doing YouTube, you have to be relatively confident with your own ability to talk or edit or whatever type of video you make. You have to be relatively self-confident and be able to like listen to your own voice and stuff. So, and I feel like there's a scene in that film where for those of you that have seen it, obviously you'll know what I'm talking about. But for those of you that haven't, there's a scene in the film, and it's kind of the first big... Do you know how a lot of superhero origin films have that discovering their powers sort of scene? He kind of has one of these scenes. Of course, he doesn't actually have powers, so it's not really like that. But anyways, he's out on the streets, and he's trying to not... It's not even solving a crime. He's trying to help someone with something. Essentially, they've like lost their cat, and he's trying to help them find it. He's like going up to people and showing them the picture of the cat, and while he's doing that, he finds it. And, like, he climbs up... We'll take this. While doing that, he climbs up like a big signpost because he sees the cat at the top. Is there a black art in here? It looks like there is. Yes, there is. There's a big signpost up top. And the cat's up there, so he climbs up it. And while trying to get the cat, he falls off. And he actually trips a guy over. And the guy that gets tripped over says, "Thanks a fucking lot." And then, like, 3 guys come up and start beating him up and start, like, punching him. And just, yeah, destroying him. And then because he's in his superhero costume, which is basically just a wetsuit, but and he's got like his 2 batons with him. And he starts defending the guy, and it plays Erman from can't remember what band it is now. I cannot remember the name of the band, but it's a really good song. It's really fitting. And it's just really epic music, and it's him like fighting off these people, and then rainbow chest, nice. The guy says to him like, "Would you rather die for this random arsehole?" And he's like, yeah, I'm willing to die for this person. And it's like, it's a really, I'm describing it really terribly, but it's a really powerful scene, and like, I don't know why, but it just stuck with me. And I watched the film recently on Netflix, and like, I hadn't really remembered the film that much. I knew what happened in the film, obviously, because I've seen it a bunch of times, but like, I hadn't really remembered the film in that way, sort of thing. And rune bag's great. This was a great rainbow chest. And I kind of watched that scene and remembered like how it made me feel when I first watched it, and it was just a really powerful scene that like kind of made me nice. Kind of made me think that like, yeah, I can be more confident, and I can go out and do the things I want to do. And it's very strange that I never really connected it. I never really connected it in my head as that being one of the influential things for me, but it really was. Like, and it was kind of actually quite interesting to see that, and to sort of remember, oh shit, This was a pretty big film for me in my sort of young teen years. I never really even thought of it, but I mean, even just the film itself is really good. Like one of the key things about the film is that he ends up working with some other people that dress up as superheroes and help people, but they're less helping find cats on the street and more killing people that are selling drugs. And there's two of them, Big Daddy and Hit Girl. And Big Daddy's played by Nick Cage. And honestly, I know Nick Cage gets memed to shit, but that has to be one of his best roles I've ever seen. Like Nick Cage is one of those actors where he's either fucking awful or brilliant in whatever he's in. And this is definitely one of the roles that I feel like he's absolutely brilliant in. Like, he just steals the show. And then Hit Girl is played by Chloe Grace Moretz, and she's only like 11 in the... we'll go this way. She's only like 11 in the show. What we got in here? Yeah, we'll take that, and then we'll get the hell out of here. That was kind of a shit. This is a bad error room. Bad Edmund. Bad. But yeah, she's like an 11-year-old, and she's like fucking amazing. She's like, there's a scene where Kick-Ass goes into like a drug den, like a drug dealer's apartment, and he's basically telling them that they need to leave this girl alone that they've been kind of following or whatever, and then he's about to die because this guy's like pulls a knife on him and he's about to like fucking skin him or whatever, and then Hit Girl just comes through the window. Imagine like this 11-year-old girl, and she's like dressed in this sort of purple suit with a pink wig on, and just comes in with a massive fucking blade and just kills them all. It's fucking awesome. It's such a good scene. And meanwhile, there's like a really playful, like childish tune for the song. It's great. I'm sure a lot of you that are watching this have seen it and know exactly what I'm talking about. But some of you that haven't, I highly recommend you go watch it. But like, that's only one of the films. The other one is definitely ooh. I think I'm gonna stick with the Angel Deals, you know. Box. Bit late, mate. Bit late, but hey ho. I'm gonna stick with the, I don't know. No, I'll go Deal the Devil. Time gal. I'm going all the way. They're probably not worth it. Probably not worth it. We had a black art here, so I don't really mind. But yeah. The other one's definitely Scott Pilgrim versus the World. I saw a clip from that this morning, and it gets kind of memed online now because essentially one of the characters in it is Scott Pilgrim's ex, and she's a singer. I can't remember what her name is in the show, in the film. But she's played by Brie Larson, who plays Captain Marvel now. And like all of the comments are just memeing the shit out the fact that she plays Captain Marvel now. But she like sings this song, and it's so fucking good. It's like a cover of a song by Black Sheep, I think it is. I can't remember the name of the song either. But my god, is it so fucking good. Bit of AWARs there. Do you know what? No, I can't, because it'll take me down, won't it? I've already been to the womb one, so I can't do that. Grab that. This run has been so generous, by the way. And yeah, Scott Pilgrim, it's just one of the best films. I don't know how many people have seen that either, Scott Pilgrim vs. the World, but it's so good. It's so funny, and Michael Cera is, of course, like, brilliant. Michael Cera is definitely one of my, like, top-tier actors that I basically will watch anything he's in. I kind of have watched everything he's in. And he's amazing in all of it. I've been recently rewatching Arrested Development as well. He's in that, and he's really good in that too. He's obviously a lot younger in that than he was in any of the films he did, but he's amazing in Arrested Development too. That's another TV show that I highly recommend. Some of the later seasons aren't as good, but the early seasons are amazing. I am not doing The Hush. It's not one of those runs. Yeah, it's fantastic. I can't believe we're only on 21 minutes. It's kind of crazy. This run is spicy. Why are we on 3 fire right now? What happened? We can literally... Oh my god, we can like tap fire this. This is crazy. Yera. Yera, lovely. What a joke of a run this has been. My god. Why do I keep getting Satanic Bible, by the way? What's going on with that? It's just kind of nuts. But yeah, it's kind of fun to, like, even if it's just on your own time, especially during lockdown where people aren't doing fuck all, just kind of reevaluating and having a look at what's your favorite film and sort of remembering some films maybe from your past or from your childhood that were really influential. Even if you don't remember them being that influential, just go back and watch some of them that you remember really liking when you were like 12, 13. I mean, I know some of you are still that old or near to that old, but still. And just like, yeah, you end up remembering that a lot of those films are like, they were crazy influential for you. And they made a lot more of an impact, and especially considering the kick-ass one I was telling you about, the fight scene. Like, that film is probably not meant to be like that. It's not really meant to be one of those sort of films, and it just, I don't know, it just affected me. And I mean, I'm glad it did, because I definitely have to say that I know this might sound like a kind of braggy, and I'm hoping it doesn't, but I'm not the sort that gets depressed or anxious or anything like that. I don't really have to deal with anxiety or depression or anything, and I'm not attributing it to that film, of course, that'd be stupid, but I definitely think that building my confidence up like that when I was younger definitely helped with that. I think honestly, people like me that don't seem to suffer with depression or anxiety much at all, it's down to just personality and who you are, like maybe your upbringing or just, I don't know, but yeah, I don't know, I'm just a chill guy and don't really have to deal with that too much. Of course, I deal with it in terms of people around me. No, little voidy void, you can suck my dick. But yeah, I know that a lot of people deal with it, and of course I know a lot of people that deal with it and help them deal with it too. But we got Alzheimer's. Honestly, these are terrible. I didn't Yera, you moron. Ah, you stupid. You stupid. I didn't even Yera. Now I've got to Yera this random single chest. Heck. Oh well. Spider baby. But yeah, like, I don't directly attribute it to that. I do think it's just kind of my upbringing and my, I don't know what it is. It's hard to say. But I think definitely being confident is a big part of not suffering from things like depression and anxiety. I think a lot of the time it's kind of hard to really know what causes it or know how to even help it. I know a ton of people that just have no idea why they're like that. A lot of people have perfectly normal and fine upbringings and childhoods and still end up depressed. And we are getting into way deeper issues than I ever thought possible here. Who'd have thought we'd go from kick-ass to depression? Who'd have thought? You never know what you're gonna get in the old TurtleMelon commentary bank. But sometimes we hit some deep issues. But anyways, any of you out there that do have anxiety and depression, feel free to message me, because I'm willing to talk. I'm always willing to talk on Discord. Any of you that aren't in my Discord, by the way, come join. It's a chill place as of late. There's been some shit that went down recently, but it's all sorted now. Everything's fine. Oh, Discord drama. There's always Discord drama, but not anymore. We sorted it. It's all gone. It's all gone. But yeah, this is kind of just my mind running free at the moment, because this run is... I've just turned off my brain. I've just turned off my brain completely for this run. Like, I basically don't need to think. I basically don't need to think at all. Like, you are... Yeah, you've hit me, but look. I've got a battery charge. I've got my health back. You achieved nothing. Well done. So annoyed that I didn't Yera. That was so dumb of me. So very dumb of me. Oh well. You win some, you lose some. Hey ho. That's how it goes. Time Gal, of course, as well. Pretty much winning at every single room, apart from when it does something unreasonable. Like that. Good. An extra black heart. Ooh, another extra black heart. I don't really need them, but thank you, I guess. Wait, what? Is there still an... Oh, there you go. I was like, is there still an enemy in this room? Apparently there's a random spider. Hey, blue baby. How's death feeling you this time of year? We should be good here. I mean, he's slown as well by, Spider Baby, which is even better. Our spider's doing a good job.
Easy, breezy, nice and spicy. I hope you guys did enjoy. Bit of a shorter run here, but what are you gonna do when Isaac just hands you a win on a silver platter? I'm not gonna say no, because hey ho, this is a streak, and we are building it up with some of the best runs that you've ever seen. Either way, I hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you guys in the next one.